Hello, welcome to Original Gamers UK.
Hello everybody.
You're about to see mine and Simon's
Tokyo Hall.
It is unbelievable. I'm not even lying. Obviously, you've already seen the shirt.
Yep, I'm wearing mine, which you'll see in a minute.
We both got some kind of cool jackets, but we just don't have the time, space to go through everything.
No.
All I'm gonna say is, get yourself a drink, sit comfy, because this might be one of the longest videos we've ever done. Because this haul, give him a quick shot. Oh dear me! There is a lot to go through.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna start off just up here. So
because there were some small bits that we just couldn't be asked to actually move.
Yeah. Right. Let's go with this one. Flynn Schifo, a tiny
Like Chiba style kind of toy.
Yes, really cool. And I got that with a certain something that you'll see later. And then these, I got these in like the random boxes of Dragon Quest figures. So they're about £1.50, £2 each. Yeah, say it was randomised which one you got, but I was so pleased that I got the regular slime and the metal slime.
And you also got, which one's this one? Is that one a
Queen slime? I think that's the only one I've never seen in a game before. And then before I forget,
oh yeah, this
we went to the Tales of shop,
and this was a freebie.
A free poster that's kind of got all the main characters from the series. So that
it's to do with the Tales of Museum, which was happening on these dates. So if for some reason you are going, those were the dates. But I think it's just ended today, I think. So that was the Tales of Museum. So that was to do with the 20th anniversary of...
Yeah, Tales of. Oh, okay. You may see behind the sofa, before we get to all the main things...
I'll just do this quick. Yeah, we'll do this now.
A Tales of poster.
Again, this was to do with the 15th anniversary, I believe. I can't actually remember. But there was the anniversary, a celebration was happening in the Yokohama arena, and obviously there you can see all the characters and like inviting you in, saying, "Get your butt in there."
I think it just shows you how much they love Zelos, because Zelos
is right at the front.
He's
and
right
Yori.
Yeah, Zelos at the front. Zelos isn't even the main character from that game. It's Lloyd, but
yeah.
Yeah.
I said, "Well, look where Raven is." Like, what's Raven doing there?
Where's Repeat? Anyway, I'm so glad I managed to get that one back in pretty damn good condition, because that was a worry getting everything back. Mine and Simon's backpacks, suitcases were pretty much
and also separate bags, like plastic bags.
It was unbelievable, but when I was to get it back, I wasn't over the limit at all.
No, it was. I didn't save your bum at all. Okay, do you want to start off with?
We'll go to my side of things.
Yeah.
Yes. Right.
Right. Get your butt in there then.
Okay. I'm just kind of gonna have to go through them. Right. Kingdom Hearts.
This was from, if anyone wants to know, that was from Super Potato in Akihabara.
And this was okay. So you can kind of see. I mean, obviously, though it's in Japanese. It's just a really nice, colourful guide to the game. And would you believe this? This, £1. £1, people. Come on. Okay, when we stopped off at Square Enix shop, I got some soundtracks. This one was the worst of them all, but you can only get it in that one shop in the entire world.
Yep.
I just kind of saw 99 tracks. It was £2.50.
I believe so, yeah.
£2.50, so we're like, we've got to get it. We can only get it here. What it actually says, for those who can't read Japanese, like me and Simon, is 99 sound effects for chocobos.
Fantastic. Yay. Best album of all time. Then what's next?
Okay, something I actually picked up on the airport.
Yeah, believe it or not, this didn't come from Japan.
Yeah.
This came from London Heathrow.
But I thought I had to include this, because this was just, seeing as we went there for like gaming merchandise, and then on the way, I was like, what better way to start off the holiday than with a Metal Gear Solid book? Pretty damn sick.
Yeah, I think it runs through the history, facts, and kind of factoids for the series.
How much each game sold.
Also, like some modelling shots of Kojima, if that's what gets you off.
Kojima's favourite, like 50 moments, etc. Yep. Okay.
Right. Now, this next bit was from the Tales of Shop again.
Well, it was. I'll kind of show you. So, even though it's obviously from Japan, what was good about this is it's the art book.
Yeah.
So I can appreciate this as much as anyone else out there, which I will do. Really happy I got it. Something in there. I don't even know what that is. We don't know what it means. maybe it's a rare copy.
What actually is that? Well, no idea. Maybe it's like a free bookmark. I don't know.
Colin Kwaku.
Yeah, rare ones there.
Sophie, Richard.
Ricard.
Don't know.
Yeah, and then we got some more kind of stills and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's alright. We'll figure that out.
Okay. We'll figure that out in a bit.
Right. Let me just grab some stuff here and let's delve deeper into the Tales of scene.
Because the game's coming up minus the 3DS one.
Okay.
These were arguably the bargain of the holiday.
Yeah. I think there was only one of these. I've just remembered as well. There is one thing I've left up there, which is Tales of Innocence R. We will go and get.
Yeah, which is a PS Vita game. Yeah.
Yeah, but onto PSP games. Okay, there was only one of these that was even like above a tenner.
Yeah.
Right.
Now this first one I think is probably quite rare.
So it's got an out of box to it. Tales of Fantasia. This is the 15th anniversary edition of the game. I believe that was £4. Okay, the most expensive one of them, but still I think it was only like £15. Tales of Fantasia X.
Again, it only came out in Japan.
And this is where things got ridiculous. This is how cheap they were, people. Look, the only difference between that is it says Tales of 15th anniversary and it's got an out of box.
And I believe that one was the cheapest one. That was 105 yen.
No, this one was 200 and something. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we're not going to the cheapest one yet. That was unbelievable.
Yeah. So that was £1. I believe that one was about £2 or £3.
Yeah. So and then. Yeah, so then the Tales of Fantasia X, which is like the Best Buy version, the one that sold well, and then the original Tales of Fantasia
X.
But just they were so cheap.
Yeah, that's the thing. It may seem weird that we get more than one copy, but because they were so cheap, it felt wrong not to pick them up.
And for Tales of fans here, you know, I just thought we just need them. We need them. Tales of the Heroes Twin Brave. I think this is quite rare. I'm not entirely sure. I think there's been 2 like editions of this. This is the more recent one, I believe. I think £4 yet again. Okay, the cheapest one.
Which I said was 105 yen.
105 yen is about 60p.
Yeah, for Tales of the World.
I mean, I already had it, but
in English, but screw it.
I can't believe that. Okay, and then Tales of Destiny 2. I think this was about £6 or £7.
But that shows you then it must be quite rare in Japan as well. And then
it's quite rare. I mean, you're talking for these kind of games here. If I wanted to, I mean, obviously it's not in English, but if you're talking a PSP game, like Tales of the World, I think would still sell for like £10-15 here.
Yeah.
And I got it for 60p.
And then the other game is on 3DS.
Yes, it was originally, I believe, a mobile game. And I said to Simon, there's a few things I want on my list. One of them is Tales of the World Revunisha. You can only get it in Japan. They've recently been released on the 3DS. And Simon managed to spot this, I think, at a Yodobashi, not the huge one. I think £6 or £7.
Yeah, I think that was about right.
Okay.
Then on to a few things that we both bought a few of.
Because they were so disgusting.
But we didn't know what they were until we unpackaged them. But they seem to be like files.
Yeah. So this is kind of what we saw. And then you can see inside.
Yeah.
You can actually put your paper files in.
Yeah. So that's one of that.
My favourite one.
Yeah, this one is pretty ridiculous. So that side, then the other side is like the American artwork for the game. Very nice.
Very nice. And then this one's a bit different. This isn't a folder. It's some kind of
plastic. It's either a plastic poster or a placemat.
And then on the back, it's just, you won't be able to see it, but it's got like a quote from the game. That's kind of cool. Okay.
So we think, because we bought that at you bought that in a Nanaco Broadway.
Yeah.
And I think that one was probably an original release with the game.
But dirt cheap.
Okay, move on to CDs.
Yes, we'll go on to CDs. What you probably won't believe right now is I do actually believe I spent more on soundtracks than any other item. And when you see the other items, they were very expensive, but just the amount of soundtracks I got was...
Yeah, and by the price of them, they must have been rare even for Japan.
Yeah.
So it starts off with...
I think the cheapest one soundtrack I got, not including the 99 Chocolate one, I think was like £9, ranging up to £30.
Yeah, I think one of them was like 2,300 yen, wasn't it, or something like that, or like 1,900 yen.
Yeah, that was the cheapest.
Yeah.
Up to,
apart from the Art Neo one, up to 5,600
yen for one.
Yeah.
Okay, So Akami.
Oh, Kami.
12 track. This isn't the original songs from the game. It's the original songs in like a remixed orchestral version.
Yep.
So this was part of the fun. It was not
Finding out what each one was.
Okay. A new album actually released, I think this year. Yeah, 2015. So it's Kingdom Hearts tribute album. This was the only one they had left in the store. So then once I went, like with quite a few others, they were out of stock after I got there.
Then
this one was I think Simon found it. Spotted this one for me, and he pointed out the Dragon Quest section, and I knew instantly
what it was. Yeah.
Didn't matter that was in Japanese. I saw my boy, I saw his monsters, Dragon Warrior monsters. My favourite in the series, if you class it as like the main series.
But yeah, it's more like a sister title.
Yeah.
And now, if we're going to pick up next, this actually might have been the rarest one.
Yeah.
Because we didn't see this anywhere else, and this was the only copy we even saw in that one shop.
Yet again, I believe this was released this year. So it is the Street Fighter 4 series soundbox.
And if you just see there in the top corner, yeah, so it's every single version of 4. Every single song or soundbite from the entire game.
Just take a minute to look at the amount of tracks on there. As you can see, I've still not opened it.
No,
I will do, but
yeah. So that has everything you could possibly
including
want.
It's got like unreleased tracks, bonus tracks. They're the ones that I'm interested.
It's just everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Okay, so yeah, I needed to pick that up. Go to these two,
which are both Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts original soundtrack for Kingdom Hearts 1.5.
Yeah, which was the re-release one for PS3 and 4.
Yep, and then same again, Kingdom Hearts original soundtrack 2.5. Now they had about 3 of these in the shop. The 1.5, after I'd been,
it had gone.
Just like with Dragon Warrior, Street Fighter 4. Okay.
This was a semi-common one, but it was very expensive.
Okay, so so Sam says it was quite expensive, and I didn't buy this on the first time we went into that store. I bought loads of them in bulk, but this one I said to Sam, I said, look, we obviously haven't got Xenoblade Chronicles X here yet.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to ruin the music for myself, but then I thought, well, I'm never ever going to be able to get this in England.
No.
So I'm going to bring it back home with me. So I said I can't comment on it yet.
Still in plastic.
It's only this and the Street Fighter 4 one. It's still in plastic, but I will listen to this once the game releases here.
Right, are we going to go for the chiptune? This one actually might be my favourite one to actually listen to.
Yeah. Okay. So it's the World Warriors soundtracks like done by like DJs over there.
Yeah.
But this is some proper. Some of them are so good that if you went into like you went clubbing,
you wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
No.
Like, trust me, the Dowsing one
is incredible. And the Guile one is sick.
My personal favourite though is the Balrog one.
Yeah. If any of you guys want to get hold of it, it is pretty ridiculous. I think go for the both of those.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so we'll move over this side. I think we're about halfway on the soundtrack.
Yeah, just about halfway. We've still got the Final Fantasy section to go through.
I told you I'd bought a lot of them.
Yeah,
okay. Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn original soundtrack. I'm looking forward to listening to this one, so you can see
all 4 discs.
All 4 disc.
And pretty again every single sound from the game.
Yeah. Okay. This one's weird. Still yet again, Fire Emblem Path of the Radiance original soundtrack. So yeah, again it's 4 discs.
But it's just.
But what's strange is you open it up, there's nothing in this side.
Yeah.
But it's still 4 discs there.
It's basically just to make the box look cooler.
Yeah. And it does look cooler.
Unless they released a version of it that had a book in, perhaps.
Yeah.
We'll never know.
So this one I think was the most expensive along with Old Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
And you can understand by the look of that box.
Oh yeah.
Listened to that this morning, pretty damn sick.
I think we went to Chrono. And then we'll move on to the rest.
Yeah.
So far,
I've always wanted the Chrono Trigger soundtrack. I think it's got one of the best soundtracks of all time of an RPG, without a doubt, or in general. And the fact it was just little things like this. Yeah, and it's got like artwork from the game, and on every page. I won't show you it all. 3 disc, and so far, I can say that this is my favourite soundtrack I bought, just because it is so damn good. There's unreleased tracks, there's every bit of music from the game.
Right, I think we should move on to the Final Fantasy section.
Oh wait, it's all Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Okay, just happened to work out that's... Okay, piano opera, Final Fantasy 1, 2 and 3. I was a bit worried at first when I picked this up because I was like, is it actually going to be opera singers with the piano?
Yeah.
It's not, it's just like an orchestral
Selection of 1, 2 and 3.
So that was really cool.
Of 1, 2 and 3, not of the American 1, 2 and 3.
Yes. Final Fantasy 6.
Which is arguably one of the best games in the series.
Yeah, the other soundtrack I listened to this morning. I listened to this one and this too. Everything you'd expect from that soundtrack, absolutely brilliant. And then before I got into the other three, because the other three are kind of linked, this was one that, so that's all me and Sam could see.
Yeah.
And then on the back, this is all we could see. It kind of says like FF3, FF9.
Yeah, so
we knew it was Final Fantasy.
But and obviously because there's the square thing, but we only really knew because it had FF and then obviously the number.
So what it actually is, so once I bought it, it is, I think it's Final Fantasy Chocobo's Dungeon. It's something like that.
Yeah, some kind of like sister title, yeah.
And I know it does have good music in, so depending on how good the music actually is, I might pick up the game on the way.
Yeah. Right, now we're on to Distant Worlds.
Yes. For those of you who don't know, Distant Worlds is a concert that is held to celebrate the
music of
Final Fantasy, done with a huge orchestra. So obviously I picked up Distant Worlds 1, Distant Worlds 2, and Distant Worlds 3. Incredible.
Yeah, because I mean, I know it's not the same time on the CD, but if you go on YouTube, you can actually watch some of the videos to do with the orchestra.
Yeah.
Right, so now
I'll do this last table, and then Sam can go through his stuff and the rest.
I'm doing the bullhorns. I think you best do that. Do them two first.
Ones? Yeah. Okay. Everything I'm about to show you, it did come boxed.
Yeah.
We said about the getting everything back. The worry wasn't the boxes. I do normally tend to bring things out of the boxes, so.
Because you can see the boxes are there, the ones that Aiden have got here.
I only brought 2 boxes back with me because I wanted them so badly. But anyway, Snow from Final Fantasy 13.
In all his garb.
Yeah, and he does come, like, you can take off the back of the cape. You can change his hands.
To a wanking hand.
Of course.
Of course.
And he came with like a adjustable stand, so you can put him in like different positions. I don't know, I'm not very creative. So
I also think he was, I think he was £30 or less.
Less. He was less. I think he was not as affordable as Hope, but he was still quite affordable. So yeah, the other one, Hope Estime. Another good spot by Simon, and this was in a place called Mandarake.
Was that the one in the dungeon?
In the dungeon, yeah. For those of you who don't know, the dungeon is in Shibuya, and it says Mandarake, 4 floors below ground.
Yeah, and it's huge underground. Yeah. It's like an underground city.
Basically, and the way we describe it is, it's kind of like, so Mandarake is everything from film goods,
J-pop, anime,
games,
Godzilla.
And basically, this was
Ultraman.
the warehouse that had everything basically left over.
Yeah.
But in really good condition. So yeah, I picked up
Hope
with his boomerang.
So now we get to the table.
The table. This is where the rest of the money went. I'm going to start off with the smaller things.
Yeah.
Not necessarily not as good, but okay.
I think start off with the rarest thing on the table. Yep.
I was thinking about it. The rarest thing on the table is, believe it or not, this beer coaster. You can only get this from one place in the world, and that is a Dragon Quest bar. I think
whilst we're here, we might as well just show both of them. Yeah. So we both got one.
The Dragon Quest bar in Shinjuku, along with the points card, because we are loyal customers now.
Yeah.
That's what we are. We are loyal customers.
But we asked him because no one else was taking theirs.
No one else was taking them, but we just thought, this is the only place we can get them. And the second he heard we journeyed from the UK.
He was like, yeah, go on then.
And then he was like, what is your favourite game? I was like, Dragon Quest 8. I was like, we don't get it in the UK, we only get it on PS2, no remake. He was like, oh, I feel sorry for you. I was like, can we take these beer cases? He was like, yes.
Yes, you may.
So I gave him the guilt trip, and then we got some beer coasters. Yeah, that one's yours. Okay.
Right, so that's that.
While we're on the topic of Dragon Quest, and
I can get to all Dragon Quest.
I wanted to buy something
at the Dragon Quest Cafe.
At Dragon Quest Cafe, and it is a King Slime. It's heavy because
it's the Crystal series.
Yes, very nicely done. This was the other thing I was probably quite worried about getting back without a scratch or getting smashed. But he's back.
He's
fat and beautiful.
You want to do all the minifigures then? Now this is actually from a gacha machine, but we didn't buy it from a gacha machine. We bought it from a shop. It is Guile in his losing pose.
Look at that. Look at
He's
that.
so sad.
Yeah, so he's got his comb in the other hand. And it was the fact that it was like, he's in my colours.
Yes.
Yeah, does that mean I'm getting beaten up all the time?
Yes. Right. Now that was from the Tales of shop
It was
again.
from the Tales of shop. It was something else that we didn't know what it was. It was a box, and it was like a randomised item. I thought they were going to be like stickers or cards, but no, they're actually pin badges, and I got
Julius.
Okay. One of the things that's quite odd was the fact that
Oh god, really odd, yeah.
Legend of Zelda over there wasn't anywhere near as big as what I thought it was going to be. It was actually quite hard to find, and this was yet again something we found in Nakano Broadway. Skyward Sword variant of Link. They had Skyward Sword Link, original Link from the NES, and Wind Waker Link.
Yeah.
And out of those, this was the one that I...
Well, we also found, sorry to just quickly, we also found on the last day at Mandrake, we also found that sick Ganondorf figure.
Oh, yeah, and the other one we found, I mean the Ganondorf was the best, but we found one in a shop in Harajuku, and it had like a statue of Link. Sold out though. I've been bringing that back.
Yeah, that was the other quality of the statue that we're about to get onto.
Yeah. Okay. I thought I'll get an amiibo while I'm there because this was 900 yen.
£4.50.
It was ridiculously cheap. Yes, it came boxed, all of that. I know I can't use it, but I don't use them, so...
No, it's just cool.
Yeah, Sonic. Right.
Chrome.
Yeah. One of my spots. Simon was like kind of the Hawkeye while we were there. But I did find, I found this, which was kind of cool, Chrome in a kind of cartoony, I don't know, like just...
Semi-chibi kind of figure.
I can't remember where we were.
We were in the top floor of somewhere in Akihabara.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yellow Banana, I believe it was.
Radio Kaken.
Yeah.
Radio Kaken, and then I think the floor...
Yellow Submarine?
Yellow Submarine was the shop name.
Yeah.
So yeah, department store, Radio Kaken, but I thought he was really cool.
Also, he's just flipping the bird.
If it had one of these of Ike, oh.
Dear God. Right, now it's up to you in just which order you want to show them, really.
I know the order.
This was another spot from me.
Yes, it was. So, in that Mandrake, the dungeon, along with Hope, we found Sheria from Tales of Graces. This was such a steal, honestly.
This was I think this arguably may be the steal. Apart from the PSP game, this might be the steal of the lot.
So, I mean, you would have seen the Luger, Mila, and Jude ones probably with Tales of
Collections,
editions. But this one was, so this was only released this year. Really nice model.
Tell them how much it was. Tell them.
3,000 yen. So there's 190 yen to the pound. So, I mean, you figure that
50,
one out.
it was £15.
£15.
Yeah. Absolutely ridiculous.
And I'd say these were all boxed.
Yeah.
So if you're collecting and you're thinking, well, call it £15, it wasn't boxed. No.
Trust me, they were all boxed.
Nakano Broadway strikes again.
Yeah.
Slightly more, 6,600 yen, I got Luke.
Pretty sick. Again, we're talking like, you know, there's the same kind of moulding as the Jude and the Luger and Mila figure.
Yeah, and then just like those figures, it's also got the same kind of stand.
Yeah.
So,
this must have been released with the same.
Yeah.
I think isn't the sword is removable, isn't it? I think
it is.
Yeah, the sword is removable. Also, yeah, just fantastic painting.
And the thing was, he was sold out at the Tales of shop.
So we were lucky to find him.
Yeah.
Right. Who next?
Okay.
That unplayable character.
This caused such a fuss at the time. Because me and Simon had just finished doing our packing, and it got to the point where we were like, we can't get anything else.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I cannot buy any more figures, Simon. I've already got the old soundtracks, all these figures, I can't fit anything else. Went into Akihabara, I made a mistake, I was like, this shop's like, looks kind of cool. And Simon just goes, it's Flynn! I was like, don't tell me that! I had to get him. This character, even though he's not my favourite in the series, he is my favourite model in the series.
Yeah.
His character model is epic.
Oh god, yeah. Also, he came, obviously at the beginning of the video, we showed you, he came with that minifigure as well.
Yes, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so pretty sick.
6,000.
Again, absolute steal.
Okay, and then
now we're moving on to the
bad
daddies,
ones,
yeah.
The ones that cost quite a bit as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we should probably say these were both from the Tales of shop.
Yeah.
And I say these are the two that Aiden brought the boxes back for.
Asbel, Tales of Graces. Tales of Graces has been my favourite game in the series, so I had to pick up Asbel, and just look at that. And he's got an interchangeable head, so if you want him to have the different coloured eye, you can do that. And then, so yeah, he's got his sword. You can take. Which is actually really well, again, sculpted and painted. Look at his bad coat. Look at that coat. I was going to say, I think, that these two figures are the highest quality ones because they came with the sculptor's name and the painter's name on the box. Like height, everything like that. Yeah. I think Curtler numbered number of the batch. Yeah. The batch. And then my favourite character from the Tales of series. I saw this. There was no doubt. I was like, I didn't even look at the price. Yeah, it was mine. But I picked him up. I was like, Lloyd Irving for the win. Look at that pose. Yeah, and again, those swords are removable. Yeah. You can take the sheath off. Yeah. Scabbard. Different kind of stand. Yeah. He caused a problem with his hair. Is so. Honestly, this is like really spiky hair. We had to go for like 3 layers of bubble wrap. Yeah, because whilst we were there, we went to Daiso, which is the 50p store, by the way, which sold incredible stuff. And we had to buy some bubble wrap whilst we were in there. And then they're completely flexible. So I think we finally got to Aiden's side. Done my section of things. So Simon, cut. I think just start like from me just going straight in. Yeah, so we're jumping on my first. I think we should probably start off. Yeah, so I got some more of these folders, the same as Aiden did, but I got these from Art Nia. So one is of the Square Enix shop. Yeah, that's Sephiroth. Pretty damn sick. They're both from Advent Children. So these actually were released with the anime of Advent Children, and then what? Some people consider it to be the coolest version of Cloud. Yeah. So that's the Cloud from Advent Children. Because there was a Cloud from Advent Children figure. Unfortunately sold out again, but yeah, I mean you can see how cool Cloud looks in this. And yeah, the figure was pretty damn sick. So I'll move on just the couple of manga that I bought. So I mean I've always been a big fan of Bleach. So whilst I was there, I thought I might as well just pick up the Japanese first edition. And then you can see. Not first edition, but the number one in the series. You know, really cool, great story. And which way do you read it, Sam? You read it from that way. You read it from this way, right to left. Yeah. So yeah. So that was. So I got that. And whenever we went on the subway, people were either on the phones or reading manga. Honestly. I also bought the Hellverse manga, which was dirt cheap, but I bought it because it's a nice little colour kind of pull out there. It's really cool. There's Orihime, Chad, Yoryu. Then the baddies from that film, because this is actually a film that was released. Looks sick. So I got that. So I think also the artwork on the front, because there was a time skip in Bleach where he got older. So on the first one, that's why he looks younger, and on this one, why he looks a bit cooler. Yeah. Can anyone guess? Can anyone guess what this is? If you haven't seen our video of it, you probably won't. This way. You wouldn't be able to guess, but. So we were. This is arguably one of my favourite things I got. Look at that smile. It's so ridiculous. It is. Look people. The Daigo manga, and it starts. I say I was careful because they wrap things in this nice like paper kind of wrap. And the first page, not this. The first page is Let's Go Justin. Look at that. Doosh, 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 and then so then it goes on to blocking, parrying. Just Daigo's like bland face. He's like, yeah, whatever. That's so cool. And then KO. So cool. Yeah. So I think that was about a tenner, I think. But that's because there aren't many of these. You know. Well, it's also a selected field and possibly one of the most famous mangas out there. Yeah, because at the same shop they also had Daigo's autobiography and another Street Fighter manga. Fighting Gamers, was it? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, and then like Aiden also got a book whilst I was at the Tales of shop, and this is Tales of Card Evolve, the first one in the series. And we've got on the front we've got Mila and we've got Cress, and then on the other side you've got arguably who is it? This is the boy Duke. He holding it down. Yeah, this is what Flynn is to Aiden. This was the character that I always wanted to play as. That is the perfect way to sum that up. Yes. Yeah. So it's really sick. So you've got
all the drawings of all the cards that were put into the series. I'm going to zoom in on
some of them because it's.
Well, let me find the.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. So, I'll go to my favourite one, which is Malik from Tales of Graces. Yeah.
Look at that detailing.
Yeah. So every single page is just filled with all these sketches of all the cards that were put into the series. There's Malik. Next, there's Hubert. But
spinning balls.
But one of the best things actually is that you've got the plastic front, and then you can see the actual drawing of what the card would have been before they put the colour on.
That actually reminds me of the Final Fantasy artwork of certain. There's like a certain artist who does the Final Fantasy artwork.
Yeah.
And that just reminds me of that.
And then I got something really unique.
Yes.
It's the Tales of Festival that was done in 2011. So this is actually 4 years old, and there's the cool artwork of all main characters.
Come on, guys, what do you think's actually going inside?
Well, it says in the front. Well, I thought it was going to be stamps, actual stamps.
Yeah.
But then obviously, I didn't realise. But they are actual
usable stamps. Look,
postage stamps.
Yeah, look, 50. How much would you pop off them if someone had sent before you've seen this and someone had sent you one from Japan?
Oh, that would be incredible. Yeah, no, it's
awesome.
But I think it's meant to kind of stand like that. So then you've got the Tales of Festival side on one, and then the date of when it was on the other.
That's a really nice collection.
Yeah, that's just something kind of nice and neat.
I'm not jealous of that or the next thing.
What this?
Oh, sorry.
I'll do the other. Books
basically all of Simon's Tales of collection stuff is just sick as well.
Yeah, so this is Tales of Zestiria, and this is just a cardboard kind of book. But on the inside, just a nice little. So it's the exact same. But actually, I haven't even opened this up yet. This is the exact same artwork. And that's with the Tales of Zestiria pen that came free with it. Just something like a nice little neat kind of thing. And then just a book, just something you can write in. And I loved it because I just loved how it was a book. Something you actually can write in drawing. And then the other thing, and then this is from Artnia, and this is actually really expensive. But it's a proper bound book that you can write in. And this is Bravely Default. And again, it is just a plain book. But I think I just love how it is a properly bound. With a proper, obviously to mark your page.
I think there's a bit of artwork in the back as well, isn't
it? Just like a nice little cool bit of artwork from Bravely Default there.
Very nice.
I think we should move on to... Yes, I also bought Blaze Blue Chrono Phantasma for PS Vita.
Because obviously, as we know, PS Vita can play Japanese games, and also with it being a fighting game, we don't have to worry about the kanji.
No. Also at Artnia, I bought 25th Saga mug.
They love this, didn't they?
Yeah, it's cool like figures. I think this was a Android game or iOS game. Cool figures. Then the weirdest gacha machine. In the whole of Tokyo. It did magic. It was a magic card gacha machine. So I just picked up just some random magic cards.
How much?
I think 300 yen, so £1.50. But I say it's completely randomised.
£1.50, and you got quite a good set.
It was just randomised cards. Obviously, I have no idea what they are because they're in Japanese.
And the funny thing was, as we were going to that store that day,
you got the Planeswalker kind of thing on the back there.
There was a Magic the Gathering tournament going on.
There was, with people dressing up.
I was trying to get Sam to go and have a game, but obviously, it wasn't quite going to be able to hold
with my 20 card deck. And then this was pretty sick.
What is it, people? What do you think that is?
Yeah, this is a case for your PS Vita, but it is Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Only in Japan.
Because Aiden and I did not see the game, but I was able to get a gi.
Yeah. And we only saw one of those.
Yeah, that was also arguably was like joint rarest because we didn't see that anywhere else.
No.
And, all right, so probably just put the camera down here. Yeah, so it's got loads of these little figures. So I've got one of Dragon Ball. I don't even know who the character is.
Who is it? Who do you think? Does anyone know? Let us know.
Put your comments on the bottom. I also got the Tokyo Banana. I have no idea what it is. That was also in a gacha machine. So the same as Aiden, I got the Ryu one.
And what was weird, it was like the Ryu one was in Simon's colours. And the guy one was in my colours. It was kind of mental.
Yeah, and then as you can see, I got all the other Street Fighter ones.
So let's just have a quick look. We've got
Kenneth, Chun, Blanca, Honda, and then the boy, who won't actually go on his back because his thing pops out. But Yeah, the boy array. And I'll just move all these off. I also got this in Art Nia, which is pretty sick. Final Fantasy 14 online towel. So yeah, so something that, you know, I'm guessing that came out with the game.
No, there was no Final Fantasy 15 stuff, we will say that.
Well,
apart from one thing, Erda Noctis.
Oh yeah, you buy
Aftershave.
And then last but not least, I got 12 posters. These are all posters in a box.
So jealous. So jealous.
And I'll try and see if I can get some of them out. Because I haven't really wanted to handle them in case I crease them or anything. But I'll try and do it like bit by bit. So you can see. Obviously who it is. That's Asbel, and then in the corner it says what game they're from. So I'll run through the first couple.
Yeah. Oh, Alvin.
And then you got Alvin from Exilia.
From Chipmunks.
Pretty sick. Yeah, so this was...
Oh.
Then you've got Gaius from Exilia 1. Yes, it's not from Exilia 2, this actually would have been his outfit from Exilia 1.
Yeah.
I think last one, I think we'll leave it on this.
Yeah.
Luger. So yeah, so there's still another 12. So I'll show you the back of the box and you can see who else is actually in it. So yeah, so they're all the characters that were available, and that's what I've got. I've got all of those.
So they're from all these games, and here are the characters.
Yeah,
you can see those.
So guys,
I've just realised there's one thing. It's on the table, but we didn't actually. It's my Asbel mug.
Oh yeah, that's
because I picked up the thing on top, and then I didn't do it. So yeah.
That was something free, wasn't it, from the shop?
Because I ended up spending so much money on figures that I got a discount card, and then they gave me that for spending the discount.
And then last but not least, an actual mug. So I think with Asbel on.
I think I need to get some green tea to put it in for to celebrate the Japanese mug.
Yeah.
So
guys, believe it or not, that is
the
all of it with these Capcom T-shirts.
We hope you enjoyed it. We told you it was gonna be a long video.
Yeah.
That's all the stuff. It's so bad that we would have got more if we could have brought it back.
Oh god, yeah. Because we came out with money.
Yeah, and
space was the issue.
We are going to go again.
Yeah.
If you haven't been there, guys, it's a fantastic place to go.
Yeah.
There was so much to do. I know, obviously, this is all kind of gaming related and anime related, but there was so much to do. So much to do.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah, guys, this is us signing out, and we really hope you enjoyed the video.
Catch you guys in a bit.
See you in a bit.